Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter,
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. To open the scoring. Well, would you believe that?
oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk cuts it out. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Haaland! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Fernandez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. João Pedro. Can he get on the end of this? Saliba gets over and intercepts. Neither side yet able to find the net. Can he get it through? Havertz. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. It's going to be another throw. And he's gone backward here. João Pedro tries to play it through. And he welcomes it in. Šeško. Oh, good big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Rodri is there and he can pick it up.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Gabriel can get it clear. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's João Pedro. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Can he get onto this? And he's there to belt it away. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, they could be caught out here. Showing good feet. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Fernandez. Haaland. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Knocks it out wide. Foden tries making a foray down the right. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's definitely not his best. Robertson clears. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in. Can he latch on to this?
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Havertz. This looks promising. And he's gone looking for safety. And they're back on the ball again. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Time and again they are repelled. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Knocks it into space. Havertz looking to run onto it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, that has not gone well. Šeško. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Tries to pass it through. He is through here, and that's not going to reach. Van Dijk gets good distance on it.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Haaland? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Foden. Havertz shoots! And he's found the net! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Foden. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely shaped ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Vardiol with the clearance. Foden. James has it out wide and in space. He rises! No, he didn't quite meet it right. He's a sharp little ball here. This looks promising.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they've got it again. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rodri gets rid without sophistication. Well, that pass isn't the best. Robertson. Played into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Big chance! That's a sharp pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Havertz. Tries to play it through. Oh, super find. And he's there to clear it. Nicely weighted ball. Gabriel cuts it out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He won't be happy with that one. Foden has created... And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Ball is over the line. Vardiol. Time and again they are repelled. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that was vital. And that has been cleared. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Rice aimed beyond the defence. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Has a look and plays it forward, and he's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, can they get him away? Havertz! Foden! Havertz! That's the keeper's ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Haaland! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field. Number 29.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Haaland. Pass is just off target. Tries to get it clear. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Diogo Dalot. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's gone looking for safety. Into the last quarter of an hour. Knocks it out wide. And it's hoisted clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good-looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Gabriel going vertical. Pass somewhat off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well, that has not gone well. And that was nowhere near his best.
1 minute added time.
Saka.
That's alert and
that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
from the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
If you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player that's very much...
He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Big header! He's scored! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And it's with the keeper. Amas. Tries to play it through. Low. That'll be a throw. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Haaland, and he was alert to it. Havertz! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ambitious ball here. Thinks about Haaland! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Now it's Havertz. Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the first goal came from this. And the ball's come loose here. And again! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Amas. Low. And he's away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. He's come in hard. Cleared without complication. Amas. Bannon. Spread it left. Header! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And no, that was never going to make it. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Robertson, and that's really well manoeuvred. And that's not going to reach. Bannon.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Played out to the right. And he was quick to react. Chance! Yes! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
A case now of complete control. Opts for safety. And that has left him in a heap. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Haaland. Robertson. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that is as far as they're going to go. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's beaten, he's gone for goal! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Goes for a shot! It's in! That was a given, it always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
The goal scorer after 71 minutes is number 11. Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? They've done it! Oh, that's not going to count, and we go again.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing.
Substitution on the field, number 29, Kai Havertz. Coming on the field is number 18, Zirkzee. Substitution.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And he's intervened well there. Shoots! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Number 18.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very...
Just about within shooting range. And he's missed it.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Erling Haaland. Coming on to replace him is number 7,
Chalobah.
Son Heung-min.
Nicely worked.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's fabulous. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Quick reminder today, please have your...
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian. And there's the shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Haaland knocks it out wide, back into the middle, up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Havertz. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good spread. Bit too much weight on the pass. That's a corner kick.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Crystal Palace are looking to go forward now. Still goalless at the moment. Vicario. Rolls it backwards. That pass has been well intercepted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good read, needed to be. Great defending, strong and determined. Now he's got space here. Goes for a shot! There it is! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Havertz simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Number 29, Kai Havertz.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Haaland! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Some good persistent defending here. And they've got a throw. Now, can they get him away? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Wharton gathers from the goal kick. Oh, there's a probing ball. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Foden.
There will be 3 minutes
Van Dijk.
added time.
Oh, easy pickings there. And he's worked it through. He has a look up. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we're underway again. Arteta. Foot in. Rodri. Richards. Oh, that's well spotted. Gehi. To Kamada. And here's Mateta. Pinches it off him. And it's Pino. Oh, that's fabulous. Try Pino! He's got a goal! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
The goal scorer after 59 minutes is number 10, Yeremy Pino. Yeremy Pino. Yeremy Pino.
Crystal Palace get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's forced to go back. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He can run onto that. Now he's going for goal! Off the post! Mitchell. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Substitutions taking place.
Van Dijk gets it away. Kamada. And here's Mateta. Takes a shot! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mateta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, cracking ball. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Played back in. And he's taking no chances there.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments. And this is a rather big one. And it all depends on the service.
Richards clears it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Played out. Shot, surely! And again! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Crystal Palace making another change here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Substitution.
And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
Hello, everybody, and
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. In with the challenge. A probing pass. Now it's Haaland. Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be. And he's let fly. Haaland, back they go. Back into the middle. Brilliantly cut out. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Nicely weighted ball. Havertz! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
number 29, Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he's had it nicked away. Vicario clears. Haaland. Spread it left. Played back in. Haaland! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Haaland. Great vision. Can he finish? He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Rodri.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Back into the middle, looking to play, and he shoots! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And now he has two. "3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Shoots! And he hits the net! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
After 37 minutes is number 23, Ohashi.
So is this the start of a comeback? Knocks it into space. Havertz! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And back to the goalkeeper, Vicario.
3 minutes at a time.
There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So off we go once more. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's in a great position here. Played back in. Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Rodri. Looking for options for movement. He's gone for goal! Sensational by Havertz! He's got himself an absolute peach. And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
After 55 minutes is
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? And that's off target. Havertz looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Haaland. Havertz goes for a shot! He has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's a cute ball. That pass isn't the best. That's headed upfield. And he's intervened well there. Robertson. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Haaland, spread out to the left, back into the middle. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Driving forward, he's away! I think that's offside, yes it is.
Substitution on the field, number 29.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Phil Foden. Coming on the field, number 18, Zirkzee. Number 24, Kukureya. Substitution in progress.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, they can break here. Rodri spots it and intercepts.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That ball looks a good one. That's the keeper's ball.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Knocks it out wide. Real chance! And it's in! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in all honesty.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field, number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field is number 41, Rice.
Final checks on the touchline. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
And a quick reminder today, everybody.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Saka, this guy, undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
It's a really well-measured ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He is through here. And a chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
DiMarco. Beckham. Zaire Emery. And this is Drogba. Lewandowski. Lewandowski!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And this is Lewandowski. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vardiol. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. And Güler. And here's Haaland. That is good strength. And it's Bellingham. Stood up well to him there. Azar. And this is Lewandowski. That's a good ball out wide. Beckham. Great ball, and he's in here. Great shot. Oh, he's hit the bar. And it's in. Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Hernandez.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Valverde. He's got away. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. And the finish! And it's Beckham. Lewandowski. And he's made sure that's not getting through. DiMarco. Alexander-Arnold with a definite foul there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Hernandez. And it's Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross to the back post. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back on the way. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And finally he has breathed life into the game. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Now it's Lewandowski. Beckham. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
It's Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! He's got himself an absolute peach. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's a goal kick. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. And it's DiMarco. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal.
Going for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Hazard. Hazard puts his foot on the gas. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Yes! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Has a shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Number 14, Conte.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 41,
And it's Lewandowski.
Rice. Substitution.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking to play him in. And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! It's there! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Robert Lewandowski. Coming on
They're still trying to make a game of this.
Number 29.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Minutes has been indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to belt it away. He's in a great position here. Big chance, must be! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Conte. Oh, it's come loose. A probing pass. That has been cut short. Now that's well seen too.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's an imaginative pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well read, and the danger is averted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's fallen! Goal! Barcelona! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's Baggio. And he's had it nicked away. Cafu. That's a throw. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Baresi herring after the ball here. In with the challenge. Searching pass he's played there. Beckenbauer. Nicely weighted ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That'll be a throw-in. Caceres. That has been slung wide. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Forlan. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's picked his way through. Shot, chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's got the beating of his man. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Not the most accurate pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Gets a good foot in there. Nice looking ball.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on...
Applies the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Good effort from distance. A real chance and a real let-off.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Substitution in progress.
He's having a shot! Oh, that was venomous.
Substitution.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Rodri. He's in a great position here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Beckham! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
He rises! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rice actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's managed to get free.
Might want to be careful there.
And that will be it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, a breakthrough already. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fernandez. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's gone for goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we have our very first corner. And he thumps it clear. He's gone forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's ambitious. Saka going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Camavinga. Fernandez. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be...
Oh, what a mistake! Not the most convincing of passes. Nicely aimed pass. Pinches it off him. And here's Drogba. Taken back almost at once. Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Yehi has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Rafinha. And they're quick to get it back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Lewandowski. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back underway. And the finish! Lewandowski, bullish header! Oh, it's hit the post! Camavinga. Now it's Hazard. That's a good run down the left. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Fernandes. Aimed beyond the defence. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicked it back promptly. Shifted upfield. Fernandes. Almost an hour gone. Ball is over the line. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, no joy this time.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Punched away. Hazard! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. That has been knocked clear, and he's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Robertson. Now it's Hazard. And he's being shifted off it. Knocks it into space. Lewandowski. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Pass somewhat off target. No, it's come to nothing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well played, well played.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but
Hello,
just
everybody,
one goal
and a
to
quick
show for all
announcement
of that.
now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay
Well,
seated
after all of
during-
that...